What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we got a brand hammer new Kawasaki on the dyno 2025 Kawasaki Z900. This is a very good looking machine. Big improvements as far as appearance goes over the previous models, but this particular one right here is super nice. This is the SE model. Really nice looking dash on the 2025. The whole system is a million times more plush than the 2024 version. This particular one has got a M4 full header on it and then a SC Projects SC1 muffler. So it sounds really nice, looks really nice. It has a stock air filter in it, but it does have some pair valve block off plates. So the purpose for the pair valve block off plates, keep everything nice and clean, no popping on decel. So whenever you do the block off, that is pretty much the purpose of those. That is gonna not inject, I guess you would say, dirty air into our fresh air and cause any kind of popping or banging from the emission system. This thing should sound really nice and clean on decel. But this thing has got a lot of restrictions in it. When I say a lot, I'm talking about top end. They say, you can't go too fast. Well, we're gonna fix that today, boys. Just sit back and watch. Here we go. Here we go, but guys, baseline pull coming up. ECU is still full of restrictions. Let's see what this Z900 comes with from the factory with an aftermarket exhaust. Wow, you can really hear this thing hit a brick wall when those restrictions come in, and sure enough, you can see it. Look at that pretty dyno graph. We got nice bottom end is coming up nice and hard, and then boop, Kawasaki said, nope, not today. We are about to fix all that and see if we can get us a little better than 123 horsepower, boys. Like I said, just sit back and watch as we get rid of these restrictions. Speaking of restrictions, let me show you what is going on inside the ECU and what I'm talking about with this thing. I'm gonna open up our Woolwich Racing tuning software and show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I got a stock map pulled up from Woolwich Racing. I wanna show you a little bit about what we got going on here. Take a look, 5th gear is where we dynoed the bike. Take a look at this, guys. So this right here, this is how much throttle your hand is giving it. So when you go wide open, that's up here, okay? Here is the RPMs right here. This in here is how much percentage of throttle the bike is actually getting. So when you go wide open at, let's just say 4,200 RPMs, you're getting 59% throttle, and then it ramps up to 100, let's see, where's that at? 7,000, but then 10,000 RPMs is still at 100, and then it drops back to 47% throttle at 10.1. So let's go back over here to our dyno graph. Sure enough, as soon as we get to 10,000 RPMs, we're making our peak power, and then she starts to go back down, hits the brick wall right there. So we're gonna fix all that stuff in the tuning on this thing. Also, we're gonna keep the fuel injectors running whenever you let off the throttle with this D-cell fuel cut option. We're gonna lower the fan temps. Now back to the D-cell fuel cut. Basically, whenever you let off the throttle, now the fuel injector's cut off completely. That's why when you're going, let's just say 45 miles per hour and you let off the throttle, you're instantly going 42 miles per hour. Well, when we do this, this is gonna help it maintain a smooth and steady speed. Stops all that, I guess you'd say, your head may be doing as you let off the throttle / resume the throttle. We're gonna disable the top speed limiter, and then for this bike, he has a check engine light on for the pair valve because he has deleted that before he got here. We're gonna disable that. Then we're also gonna disable the O2 sensor. That way, I guess you'd say the O2 sensor tells the bike to run too lean. That is what makes it ride that herky-jerky from the factory. We do not want that. We disable the O2 sensor and we can make the bike run much, much smoother. Enough blabbering. Let me put this into action and show you what the results are. Here we go, guys. ECU is flashed. Restrictions are gone. I've made a couple pulls without you. This thing is very, very smooth motorcycle. In my opinion, Kawasaki has done a very good job redesigning this thing. Way smoother, way nicer than the previous Z900. And then of course this one with the extra finishes of the SE, the better suspension and stuff. This would be a really nice bike. It's performing extremely well. Auto blipper, quick shifter, definitely a big addition, super smooth. Let's show you what we got now that the restrictions are gone. The air fuel ratio is almost dialed in. She's oh so fresh, so clean. Look at how much smoother and better our power curve looks now. This thing is a million times better. Now we only picked up, basically that's a 2 horsepower, but that's right here. Look at where the factory restrictions kick in, killer power, and now we got it all back. Our air fuel ratio is smooth as silk. We're gonna keep messing with it, see if we can get some more, but right now we've gained 93 to 123. How much is that, boys? Simple math. Let's see what you got. Got you set up a little different angle. I want to get you different sound clips of how this exhaust sounds. It sounds so good. This should be our final pulls. Let's see what we got for our final numbers, and then what kind of gains we got overall from when we got here to when we finish it up. I was hoping she would hit 126, boys. We're all over it. 125.82 was our final number. And take a look at this. Look at the temperature in the dyno room. 100 degrees. It is August here in South Carolina. Crazy, crazy hot. 40% humidity. So it's not really like these are sugar-coated runs, boys. This is crazy hot, real world, everyday conditions. Let's look at our before and after as the thing came in versus how it's leaving. You can see we got nice little gains everywhere throughout the low range, but look at our top end This here is around 9,000 RPMs. This is where the air-fuel ratio was messing up a little bit, you know, from the factory. And then you can see here, as soon as we get to the top end, when the restrictions kick in, we went from 92 horsepower to 123 horsepower, a gain of basically 30 horsepower at redline. All right, guys, let's take a look at this. I just did this morning. I did a 2025 MT-09 with a Yoshimura AT2 full exhaust. Now, take a look at the horsepower differences here. This is pretty interesting, and I'm actually surprised. Of course, the top end I knew was way stronger, 4-cylinder versus 3-cylinder. But when I rode both bikes in the parking lot after getting them off the dyno, doing all this stuff, the MT-09 feels a little stronger, a little more grunt, 3, 4, 5,000 RPMs. And of course we see that, but that's only a little bitty bit. Like the red line is the MT-09. And you can see it, 5,500, 6,000, it's got a little bit more, but then it falls a little less. What do you guys think? Have anybody else ridden both bikes to compare them? Top end charge Z900 all day long. Fun factor, I like MT-09. I like how light they are. They feel more nimble, but this right here is going to be a better, smoother ride on the highway for sure. Comment and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Go check out our other YouTube content. We got lots of dyno videos doing a little bit of everything. This is our first 2025 Z900, and like I said, I am very, very impressed. Thanks for watching, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know what do you think about the Z900. We'll see you next time.